Hi, welcome to In My Mailbox. I haven't done one of these since June, and it's September 25th now, so I have a lot of books to share with you guys, so I'm just going to get right into it. I'm sure there's some stragglers that I've missed around here, and I'll just add them into my next IMM. First off, I have from two review books. I've got a couple more, but my mom's reading them right now, and she's in DC, so I don't really remember which ones they were, but these two are from HarperCollins, and the first is Lost in America, A Dead-End Journey by Colby Bazell, and it's a memoir. It's basically a road trip book, which looks pretty exciting. It came out this month. I think it's out already. If not, it'll be out by the end of the week, obviously. The other is Irma Voth by Miriam Taus. It's about a 19-year-old girl living in a rural Mennonite community in Mexico. That's all for my review books, I believe. I think I have a couple from NetGalley and eArcs. They're on my Kindle, so maybe I'll do them some other time. Then I'm going to go into contest wins. The first is from Reading Lark. It is Crush 26 Real Life Tales of First Love. So it's pretty much a bunch of authors getting together and telling stories of their first love. So always fun. I love anthologies like this, and I can't wait. There's a bunch of good people in here like Lauren Oliver, all kinds of good stuff. So thank you to Reading Lark for that one. And then from I Just Want to Sit Here and Read, it's a copy of Everlasting by Alison Noel. It is, I believe, the 6th in the Immortal series. I have not read this series, but I've heard some very good things about it, so I'm excited to get into it. So thank you to I Just Want to Sit Here and Read blog. And then from Girls Without a Bookshelf, they had a Queen of the Dead week with Stacey Cade and all kinds of prizes that they were giving away, and like you had to answer questions and all kinds of good stuff. So I won one of those, and it's Queen of the Dead by Stacey Cade. It's a sequel to The Ghost and the Goth. I really liked this book. My review has been published already way earlier in the summer, but I like how the cover models have stayed the same from the first book to this book. So thank you to Girls Without a Bookshelf. That week was really fun. And then from Truth Be Told blog, She Loves You, She Loves You Not by Julian Peters. This is an autographed copy. It says, "For Caitlin, home is where the heart lives. With love, Julian Peters." So that was very nice. Thank you, Truth Be Told blog. And then from Jessie at the Elliott Review, whom I interviewed for Armchair BA, she held a contest for Want to Go Private by Sarah Dara Littman, and I won. And this was part of the Contempts Rating Challenge. It came out in August, and it's very social media based. There's lots of conversations through emails and text messages in here. Can't wait to get into this one. I love any social media book, obviously. If you can't tell, I've loved social media a lot. And then from Armature BEA, they did a sort of feedback survey at the end, and if you were one of the first so many to answer, you got a book of your choosing from the remaining prizes. So I got The Girl Who Became a Beetle by Greg Taylor. This one's out already. It came out in January. And then finally, the huge win was from Fire and Ice blog. They had a 1,700 follower giveaway, and I can't believe I won, but I got quite a few books from there. The first is An Arc of Fracture by Megan Miranda. It doesn't come out until January 2012, so I'm very excited to get this one early. It's a nice short one, and clearly this isn't the real cover. But then another Alison Noel book, Radiance. This is a little one as well, so I'll be venturing into Alison Noel land sometime soon. Unbelievable with Sarah Shepard. I think this is number 4 in the Pretty Little Liars series, so I'm hopefully trying to get all of these at some point. The City of Edinburgh by Gian Duprat. I have a copy of this book, but it's really ratty looking and I don't think it's this cover, and I like this cover so much more because of the ember inside the light bulb. It's so cool. Huntress by Melinda Lowe. Looks cool. And it has a map on the inside of the cover, and I like when sort of fantasy ones do that. And finally, the last one from Fire Nice Blood, which I'm going to be donating to my library for their sale, is The Diary of a Wimpy Kid, The Last Straw by Jeff Kinney. So I'm sure my library will appreciate this one very much. And now I'm going to get into books I bought at the Borders closing sale, which I'm sad to see Borders go, but I did enjoy scoring some books at some awesome prices. I got 4 Scott Westerfeld books. I finished out the Ugly series, Pretties, Specials, and Extras. I owned Uglies already. I have Pretties on my Kindle, but I thought I would get a paperback copy as well. And then last Scott Westerfeld book is Behemoth. It is the second book in the Leviathan trilogy. I haven't read Leviathan yet, but I'm excited. And this is a nice hard cover, and it has cool painting. Or not painting, but a picture on the inside. I also scored a Melissa De La Cruz book, Bloody Valentine. It's part of the Blue Blood series, so now I own a couple of these books. Can't wait to start reading them. Allie Carter, High Society. I've heard some really good things about High Society, so I can't wait to read some Allie Carter books. Neil Shusterman, Ever Found. It's book 3 in the Skinjagger trilogy. I haven't even read this series at all yet, but I love Neil Shusterman. Unwind is amazing, so I was excited to see this and had to pick it up. 3 books in the Georgia Nicholson series. Number 3, Knocked Out by My Nunga Nungas. Number 5, Away Laughing on a Fast Camel. And number 6, Then He Ate My Boy Entrancers. I love these books. Well, actually, I've only read the first one, so I should say I love the first one so much. They're short, written in diary format, and they're just so fun. So I'm excited. Hopefully I can get number 2 soon so I can start more of the series. Number 2 in the internationally best-selling Night Watch series, Day Watch by Sergei Lukaneko. I'm sure I said that incorrectly. I don't own one, but this cover looked so ridiculously creepy that I had to pick it up. By now you should know that I kind of dig a really creepy cover. A couple more. I have The Flappers Vixen by Gillian Larkin. Not too sure what this book is about, but the back just says, young, wealthy, defiant, beautiful, dangerous, it's 1923 and anything goes. So, nice historical fiction YA one, and she has a really pretty dress on. And finally, the last 2 books that I got from Borders closing sale was the 2 in the Life as We Knew It series by Susan Beth Pepper, Life as We Knew It, and This World We Live In. I already have The Dead and the Gone, so excited to be able to start the series finally, and since I picked up the first one. That is it. So thank you to everyone for their lovely contest, and to HarperCollins for the review books, and to Borders, we'll miss you, but thank you for all the good books at the sales. I'm 98% certain that I've missed some books that I received this summer, but if I find them around somewhere, I'll include them in my next IMM, and hopefully I won't have a million books to show you guys next time, although it's possible. So that's all for me for today, and if you could link me up to your IMMs, I would love to know what you guys got, and I'm excited to be back into the IMM world. Have a lovely week, and I will be talking with you guys soon, I'm sure. Okay, bye!